Hello, everyone. Hopefully, everyone can hear me and Emmy.
Hello, everyone.
Hopefully, we're not having audio issues, which is probably the most common stream stuff out there. Uh, okay, it looks like they can hear us. So welcome.
Yay.
Yeah, welcome everyone to my next Q&A with Emmy, a small but growing streamer. She's absolutely wonderful. Emmy, why don't you introduce yourself for people who don't know who you are?
Yes, okay, hi. Well, first of all, Kevin, thank you so much for having me. I am thrilled to be here. So yes, I am Emmy. I am a bunny P&D tuber. I love video games, and I stream mostly cozy games, although sometimes I do like to branch out and stress myself out a little bit. And I just want my stream to be a place where people feel loved and can cozy up. So that's pretty much my mission.
So I want you to think back to when you first started streaming. What were you doing at the time? What's your origin story? How did you get started with streaming, and how did you come up with your model?
Oh man, okay. Oh, these are good questions. We're starting off with such good questions. Oh, and also hi chat. Hello, I see you. I see everyone. It's so good to see you. Okay, my origin story. Okay. Oh, I just realized I don't have any music. 1 second. I'm just gonna add music real quick, Kevin.
Yeah, no problem.
But while I'm doing that, so my origin story, okay, so I cannot find my music. Okay, found it. Sorry about that, everyone. Okay, my origin story. So, several months ago, I was not very, let's put it this way, I was not very satisfied with like my day-to-day, like my job and my 9 to 5. I wasn't getting a lot of fulfillment from it. I was kind of bummed out about just how I was spending my time. I didn't have any real hobbies to that I could fall back on to unwind and decompress. And the one hobby that I did have was video games. And I do love gaming, but sometimes it feels, I don't know, like for me, like I want to feel like I'm productive, and sometimes it feels like video gaming isn't productive to me, at least. So when I thought about the fact that like I do love gaming, and that I actually do like when people enjoy watching me game, I think that's really fun because it feels like I'm being productive because I'm entertaining people. I thought about it and I was like, why not try streaming? And at first I was kind of like, well, I mean, why would I do that? I don't know. Like it might not be for me. I don't know if I have that that ability. I don't know if I can have what it takes. And I was like, well, who cares? Why don't I just do my thing? And if people enjoy it, sure. But if not, then like at least I'm putting myself out there and having fun. So I started off with kind of like a a draft model. Actually, Kevin, my model is inspired by a D&D character that I played. She was a pink bunny druid, and I loved her so much that I wanted to bring her character more alive. So that's who my model is inspired after, is this druid bunny who used her power of pink sparkles and love to spread joy across the world. And I think that's pretty much it. But that was a fantastic question.
Well, that's an interesting origin story. I think we all feel that way about the 9 to 5 and how we wish we could get away from that grind. And yeah, as kids, if we ever had like our sibling or friend play a video game, we would want to watch them. And nowadays, well, that's come full circle, and we watch others play video games while they stream.
It's exactly. And honestly, like, I enjoy it too. Like, there's something about the vicarious kind of like experience where you're experiencing something together that I really, really love. Oh, could we lower Kevin's volume a little bit? Yes, indeed. Let me see. Sorry, Kevin.
Yep, no worries.
You're loud and clear. How's that, Phoenix?
Yep. Was it on her end or my end, Phoenix?
Oh, good point.
Yeah, but anyway, please continue.
Oh, honestly, I think that's kind of it. I mean, like I started playing Fields of Mystria, which was kind of like my favorite game during the time, and actually, I was kind of just by myself hanging out, and Cherry Sprout, who you have Q&A'd as well. Shout out Cherry, by the way. I'm not sure if she's here yet, but oh my goodness, incredible streamer, so sweet, so wonderful. I love her vibe, and I am just so happy to call her my friend. She saw me. She was just kind of hunting around. She told me later that she looks for kind of like up and coming like VTubers and PNG tubers to kind of just scope out like who she thinks has that factor, and she stumbled upon me and she rated me because she liked what I was doing. And I remember that first raid, I was so shocked. It was my first time streaming ever, and this amazing, incredible, like well-established VTuber was already like on my profile bringing her viewers to come say hi. Oh my goodness, it's so hi. And Phoenix and Bancho and that Jen. Oh my goodness, I think I saw Vex and Kay. Welcome everyone. But yeah, that was incredible, Kevin, to be able to just kind of put myself out there and to like have someone recognize that, that was huge to me.
Yeah, so Cherry Sprout is how I discovered you, and it wasn't like during your first stream. It was like after you came back. I think it was like after a hiatus, if I remember right. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll check her out, and I liked your stream energy just so much. Like, yeah, I'm gonna give her a follow and tune in, and shout out to Cherry too, because I love how she send support over to their smaller and upcoming streamers who really don't get much of a spotlight, say, as opposed to the bigger ones too. And it's always heartwarming to hear the reaction when they get like a surprise big raid, or they get like a bunch of follows, or even gift subs and so on.
Yeah, I'm speaking from experience. It's amazing. Yeah. And thank you so much for the kind words you said about my stream. I really appreciate it. I really want to inspire and make people feel joyful and just add a little bit more happiness into the world. So I'm glad to know that that's coming through for you.
Yeah. Now I want you to think not just the cherries raid, but the also the raid from Peon or Mimi Peon that I sent over to you. What was going through your mind when you got a pretty good sized raid as a small streamer?
Oh my goodness. That was amazing. Kevin, okay, so my hiatus was like 4 months long, and I had just come back. I had just come back, and I was I was just hanging out. I was playing. I think I was playing just some Fields of Mystery again, if I remember correctly. And all of a sudden, I was being raided again. And oh my goodness, I when that happened, I was just absolutely floored. Because I didn't know, like when you take a long hiatus like that, you never know like what's going to happen. Like I knew that some of the small community that I had built, which shout out to my community. I love you guys so much. I knew that they were around and I knew that they were excited for me to be back, but was I able to continue to like attract attention and to be able to carry out that mission of inspiring people and making people feel happy and excited and want to watch me dink around on Fields of Mysteria. I didn't know, and not that that's important, like again, I think like just putting myself out there is enough already, and whoever wants to watch can watch. But there's something so exciting and exhilarating about being seen, and for that mission to come through. And everybody was so nice okay, I'm so sorry. Will you tell me how to pronounce her name? I think she said on her channel that it's Pepon? Pepon?
Oh, Mimi Peon.
Mimi Peon. I know that's her name, but I saw on her about that she calls it's like Pepon. But yes, Mimi Peon was her name. Let me drop her in the chat real quick
Yeah.
because oh my goodness, that was just so sweet of her. I just appreciated it so much, and thank you again, Kevin, for being the person to suggest that.
Yeah, of course, cause I love doing the guide to raid, and I'll usually do it to like a small streamer that doesn't have like a lot of views or a lot of followers. So when I did, I'm like, okay, I mean, please, don't go offline. Please don't go offline. I just want to get this raid pushed through.
I know, I was just about to hop off too. I was nearing the end of my stream, and then it just happened, and I was like, well, I guess I can stay for another half hour.
And the timing worked out great.
It was perfect. Thank you so much again.
Yeah. Now I believe it was like the last stream. You were getting like a bunch of subs and bits, and you had just reached affiliate. What was going through your mind? Like not only when you finally got that affiliate, but when you were getting all those gifted subs and bits.
Oh my goodness. My heart's racing again just thinking about it. I was absolutely shocked. And so grateful too. Like okay, like you said, Kevin, I had literally just reached affiliate. And everybody was so supportive and so generous. It was just when I started streaming, this was not something I was expecting. I was not expecting to, number one, garner such a beautiful, amazing, loving community, but also for people to want to show their support in a way where they donate to me. Like that just wasn't something that even crossed my mind. It was absolutely incredible. Thank you again to Phoenix and Zome, and I think Miu was also there. Miu Maya, she donated. So many people donated. I can't even. I think Globby, Globby. Honestly, I wish I could name everybody that donated, but I can't because there were so many people that just wanted to support me and cheer me on, and it meant the absolute world. I was speechless. I don't know. I mean, I think everybody noticed how speechless I was. I just kept on saying thank you and wow the entire time. I just was so astonished. I mean, you just never expect this kind of thing. You really don't. You think you're just gonna start off with a few viewers that may or may not chat, and you're just kind of filling in the dead air. But to go from that to this is just it's again, it's beyond my wildest dreams.
Now, since you're a small but growing streamer, what's it like from your personal view, give me from your personal experience to not only be a small streamer, but to slowly be growing and getting more noticed as you are now?
Such a good question. Oh, Phoenix. Yes, Boncho and Agus. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you both so much too. I cannot express my appreciation and gratitude enough. Thank you, Phoenix, for catching me on that. Um, oh my goodness. Yes. What is it like? What is it like? It's amazing. It's to feel like I'm making a difference, even just in a small community, like that's all I could ask for. And I think there's something so wonderful and like I guess just like intimate about being a smaller streamer and having those people that like want to be in your chat and want to see you and want to hang out, like and having those core people supporting you. There's just such a feeling of like mutual love and appreciation that I've never experienced before because streaming is so different than having like in-person relationships. Oh, Zome, we love Emmy in these parts. We love Zome in these parts. um, I there's something so fun about like having a model being able to like speak out and make people laugh and just show my personality, show this person that like I am and that maybe not everybody likes, but that I like. And just see who resonates, just see who connects. And I when it comes to like growing and everything, that's something again that I wasn't expecting, but is a lot of fun. I told you before we hopped on the interview that I've been working a lot on my stream. And it's true. This has become a huge hobby for me. Oh, frog in my throat. Not just gaming, but streaming itself. Like I'm learning so much. I'm using so much of my creativity. I'm involving other people's creativity, which is so fun. I'm collaborating with people to make things happen. And growing again isn't as important to me as making sure that I'm making a difference. And if I only make a difference with this core group of people, then I'm already so happy. But it is really fun to keep improving and to keep making my stream feel more polished and more professional. And I'm learning a lot along the way.
Yeah. I think a very good analogy is like if I don't know if you ever been to a con before, but like if you ever go to like a smaller con, it feels more tight knit, so to say, versus a really big con. And no, not to put a downside on the big con, because on the opposite end, there's just like at the bigger one, there's a lot more to do, and you still meet some really great people at those bigger cons too.
Yes, totally. I've never been to a con yet, but I'm excited to go to one actually eventually. But yeah, I totally see what you're saying, and I echo that. I feel that too. Oh, hi Trigger. Welcome,
Hey
welcome.
Trigger, welcome in.
It's good to see you. How you doing? Yeah, I totally, there is something so beautiful about a tight-knit group, like you said, Kevin, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah. Now that you've reached affiliate and you're starting to work on your stream more, is there any other specific goals that you're hoping to reach in the near future?
Other specific goals, I have on the only thing that I can really think of, is just I have these follower milestones on my about. It's funny. I actually had them set for it was like 25 followers, 50 followers, 100 followers, and 500 followers. Because I was just kind of like, well, that's going to take months to achieve. But I actually had to change it because I'm already at 50, and I was going to do a 6-hour stream for 50 followers, but I just did a 4-hour stream to celebrate becoming affiliate. So to answer your question, I don't have any specific goals in mind other than just if I can continue to grow, continue to reach more people, continue to spread that love and joy. Um, but I'm just here trying to be the best streamer that I can be. And if people resonate with that, great. And it seems like they already are, which is just so wonderful and so humbling.
Yeah, also, Sugar, I'm doing very well, thank you. But anyway, getting back to what you were saying, I mean, I think as smaller streamers, when we have, say, not as big as a follow count, I think it's just initially like, yeah, it's gonna take a while, or that's not really gonna happen, and I think it's just normal and to keep those expectations low and which is why it just surprises us when we see those numbers grow really, excuse me, way more quickly than we anticipated.
Exactly. I know. I'm actually really shocked. I think honestly, shout out to Zome because I feel like he has been responsible for a lot of people following me because he's always shouting me out in his streams, which I really appreciate. So, I, it's the community aspect of streaming is so important, and it's so wonderful to have people around to build you up and to help build them up too. So the community aspect again is just it's so key, and I am so grateful for the small community that I have, and I'm gonna shout you out, Zone, right now.
Yeah, and Jen's like, yeah, we need to spread the bunny goodness to reach that 12-hour stream.
Wait, 12-hour stream. It's coming eventually. I don't know when. And it's coming. I don't even stream. Whatever. So if you were streaming for 12 hours just yesterday.
Now, what's it like to be, well, in this case, a PNG tuber, but what's it like to be a virtual tuber from your experience, and what makes it so special?
This is a good question. Okay. Okay. Ooh, I had to like adjust my posture. um, I, okay. There is something so unbelievably fun about being like a virtual streamer, like having a character, having, like my voice as kind of like the key indicator of my personality, and also like my model, like I feel like what I wanted in my model was like to reflect me, but in a different way. Like this is who I am, um, in like a much more like representative artistic way, which is really, really, really fun to do from like a visual perspective, like having all these cute, cozy visuals that like really align with the person that I am. And then also like just being able to there's something so fun about just knowing that like people can hear you, and so you want to make them laugh, you want to make them smile, and it's just I have a blast doing it. Honestly, I can't believe I didn't start doing this sooner because it is just so fun to talk to people, to interact with people in chat, and to realize that I really am just touching lives. Like I'm making people happy. I'm entertaining people, and I'm doing it by just being me. And that's just so fun.
Now, when you were initially setting up your stream, was there anything specific that made you want to do, like just the type of game that you usually play, or the kind of streaming environment that you usually do?
Ooh, yeah. I think definitely like aligning with my personality. was huge for me. Like that's what I wanted to do, was like make sure that if I was going to stream, I was going to be as me as I possibly could. Um in a way that like I think, is not like I'm not giving away personal information and I'm not an open book. But that also I am almost an open book because I'm just here and take it or leave it. Oh, what did Phoenix say? Gotta love the yaps with your cute voice and bubbly personality.
I mean, they're not wrong.
Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, I want to hide. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Phoenix, you're the best. Um, oh, you made me lose my train of thought.
Oh,
um,
sorry. The question was like when you were initially setting up your stream, was there anything specific that decided the type of games you wanted to play or the type of streaming environment you wanted to do?
oh yes, yes, thank you, Kevin. Sorry, just the compliments just made me all blushy and um so yes, yes, definitely, as I said, like personality wise, I wanted to make sure that it aligned with who I was. um and then also when it came to games I wanted to play, I've kind of just been playing the games that I would have played off stream anyways. um like I love Fields of Mystria. I think it is the cutest game ever, and so that's definitely the first game that I played because I don't know, it's just really fun. And I have I have a lot of I made a New Year's resolution that I would finish 8 games this year. Because I'm pretty good at starting games and not finishing them. There's just something really fun about starting a new game and learning the new mechanics and like just understanding like, ooh, this is new and this is exciting and what are we gonna do? What's the new adventure? And then the adventure gets kind of stale and you're like, well, what's the next adventure? But I was hoping, with streaming that I would be more likely to finish my games, because I have other people invested, in what I'm doing. So hoping to finish Fields of Mystria, maybe I'll finish Stray, maybe I'll finish, I don't even know. I have so many games, you guys. It is you got to help me finish them. You got to help me finish them. But yeah, to answer your question, Kevin, I I wanted to be as authentic as possible, which means like I just wanted to be me from like my visuals and like how I present myself. And then also like with gaming, it's just kind of like whatever I feel like playing. Within reason, of course. I want to make sure people enjoy it too. I know it's a two-way street.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay, Chad. If she doesn't finish the game, then no carrots for the bun bun. Okay. but
Fair.
but yeah, in regard to their game that you were playing, I love their tracks a lot too.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. That's something that's important to me is like cozy, 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 cozy. Or at the very least, it's like entertaining to watch. So yeah, great art, great music, whatever I can find that I think will, my followers will really love. That's, and that I will love too, that's super huge for me.
Now I know you took a hiatus for a bit. What made you decide to want to come back after 4 months?
Yeah, honestly, I just missed it. I missed it so much. Like there was something I went back to kind of feeling that way about like, oh man, I don't feel fulfilled. I don't feel like I'm happy with how I'm spending my time. And I wasn't playing video games because like it just was kind of like, oh, like what's the point? And like there were so many reasons why I just felt there was like this void, there was this void that needed to be filled. And I was like, well, why don't I start streaming again? It was kind of it was like a renaissance, almost like a renaissance where like I was like, why don't I do this again? And at first I was kind of like, well, like, and I thought of all these excuses in my head, to not do it. And then I was like, but I love doing it. And so I just kind of gave it, I just came back, and I'm so, so, so glad I did, because I'm having, if that was even possible, I'm having even more fun than before my hiatus.
Well, that is great. Phoenix said, glad you decided to come back. I agree.
Oh, thank you so much, Phoenix and Kevin. I really appreciate it. Oh my goodness.
Alrighty, chat. Today's word of the day is bonus on. Write it down. Now, for you personally, how has streaming evolved over time? Like, from when you very first started out as your first stream to streaming today.
That's a great question. The bounce back, one might say. Okay. I'm so glad you came in with your puns. Thank you. I needed one of those. um, I definitely think that's a great question, Kevin. I definitely think the difference was when I came back to streaming, I had this new resolve that was like, okay, if I'm doing this again, then I want to do it as right in quotation marks as I can. And the great thing about streaming is that there's no right way to do it. Like you kind of just do whatever you feel like says the most about you, and like you just kind of like there's so much creative freedom and expression ability with streaming. But I guess when I say right, I mean like what makes me feel the most satisfied about how I'm presenting myself and like what I'm giving to the community. And so I think the biggest difference with where I'm at now versus where I was is like I'm putting so much more work and time into making sure that things feel as immersive and as true to me as possible, which is a lot of work. I must admit it's a lot of work. I'm staying up pretty late during some nights just like learning how to like make a custom chat box or creating a new background for like a specific event that's going to happen or whatever. And it's really fun. It's a lot of work, but it's really fun. And I think that's why I'm having so much fun, is because it's fun to create this scene and like this, I guess, like aesthetic that I've encapsulated, but also like it's fun for people to receive it and to enjoy it. And it's just fun all around. It's a lot of work, but it pays off.
Now, excuse me. Before I go to my next question, is this the model that you have now? Is this your first model or no?
This is actually not my first model.
Oh, okay.
I had just, yeah. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say like how has VTubing evolved for you over time from your very first model to what you got now?
So actually, my first model was not like this kind of like interactive, like expressive model that I have. It was kind of just an animatic that just kind of like played on a loop. And it was cute, but it really, it was fine. It was fine. And I look back on that model fondly, but when I started learning the software and the tools to create something that felt a little bit more real, I was the first time that I made myself speak with like this whole entire like mouth moving animation and my eyes and stuff, I was absolutely enthralled. I was like, oh my goodness, it looks like I'm actually here. It looks like I'm speaking, I'm blinking, I'm alive, which is so important to me because I know that there is kind of this distance when it comes to streaming, like I'm not actually there with you, but I want to be there with you. I want to feel like we're hanging out like together, that you're here and that we're just playing a game together and laughing together and having fun. And I would say even when I started doing like my expressions and stuff, there was this moment where I was like, I was so excited because there's something so beautiful about seeing it come alive, and I do feel like I'm alive in a way when I'm using my expressions and I'm speaking, and it's so enjoyable to see.
Do you hope to have like a fully moving virtual model in the near future?
Ooh, near future? I don't know. Again, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, maybe when if that's a big if I ever, reach like 500 followers and I have my 24-hour stream that I'm always talking about. Maybe then, you know, but I it seems like a pretty big learning curve, and I want to, you know, and to be honest, also, I'm attached to my current model. I think it would be hard to say goodbye to her
Yeah.
because I it feels so much like me, that imagining going to a new model feels strange almost, but it's definitely something I'm open to and something that I've thought about for sure. And maybe if I gain more traction, maybe, but maybe not in the near future.
That is completely understandable, and it's hard to give up a model when you're so in love with it and become fully attached to it because it has very sentiment value to it as well.
Yes, exactly. There's a lot of sentimentality with this model right now.
Now, are there any collab goals or say any games you would like to try in the near future when it comes to streaming?
Ooh, good question. Good question. Live 2D Emmy? Maybe, maybe. Um, just remember not to overwork yourself. We appreciate the effort, but don't overdo it. Oh, thank you, Phoenix. I think I'm striking a good balance. I wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't enjoyable. So thank you for your concern, but I'm doing good, I promise. Ooh, frog in my throat. Um, so when it comes to collab goals, I know that Cherry Sprout and I are going to be doing. We talked about maybe she's got a big move coming up. So we were talking about doing a collab when she gets settled, which I'm super excited about because we've been talking about collabing ever since we first met. So it'll be really fun to actually put it into practice. Um, when it comes to games, I think, okay, this is kind of random, but I think it would be just super, super, super fun to play Peak. Um, I I love Peak, and I think it would be really fun to play in a stream setting. I think it would be really entertaining to watch, and I think it would just be an absolute blast to just fall off cliffs together and get poisoned together and, you know, like just try to climb these mountains. I like teamwork games. I think it would be fun to, because it's a collab, you know, I think it would be fun to work together and not to. I think it's also fun to kind of do like a little bit of PvP, you know, fighting. But I think it would be really fun to play a collaboratory game. Collaboratory? Is that a word? Collaboratory. That doesn't sound right.
Note it down, chat. Note it down.
But yeah, I think Peak. I think oh, another one that I love is Overcooked. I don't know if anybody's ever played Overcooked, but that's another fun one that I love. Just fun, stressful games where you work together towards a common goal, I think would be really fun.
Yeah.
Emmy on Helldivers, let's go. I've thought about it, Zome. I've thought about it. It looks okay. I'm not gonna lie. It looks kind of fun. It doesn't look like my kind of game exactly, but I've heard really good things about it.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't played Peak myself because I don't have the game, but I have watched streams of it, and it's very entertaining to watch. Like just watching people work together and see if they can get to the summit, and just going, oh no, when something goes wrong, especially at the very last minute.
Yes, exactly. And that's kind of like how games go with me. I mean, you've seen my streams, Kevin. You know that I'm not a pro gamer by any means.
Oh, I'm not a
So,
pro gamer either, but I like having fun regardless.
yes, that's the most important part is having fun.
Yeah.
Helldivers is crazy. LOL. I always wanted to get more people to collab with on Overcooked. Oh yes, hi Trigger. First time chatter. I see. Welcome, welcome. Yes, Helldivers is crazy. I've seen gameplay of it. And yeah, collabing with Overcooked would be fun. Would be very, very fun. Let's get a lobby together.
Now, from your personal observation of watching other streams, how do you think streaming in general has evolved over time?
Ooh. Whoa. That's a really good question. Oh my goodness. Um, oh, thank you for the drink. I will be drinking. 1 second, Kevin. Gotta get a sip of
Yeah,
water.
no worries.
Ooh, refreshing. Okay. Um, oh, how has streaming evolved in general? Um, you know, I'm gonna be totally honest. Before I started streaming, I was not a super big stream watcher. Like, it wasn't something that I really kept tabs on. I saw like clips and stuff on YouTube and always thought that it looked really interesting and fun. And I thought that it was kind of like, ooh, to be a streamer, you have to have this and this and this and this, and was kind of like, I'm not like that, you know. Um, but now that I have delved into the world of it myself, um, I I think that something that's really interesting about streaming is like how much art has blown up. Like I, I feel like a lot of the streams that I see on YouTube and stuff are like people, just kind of like broadcasting their like live videos of themselves and like at first I actually thought about doing that myself. Like I thought about being live and like showing my face and stuff, and then I was like, ooh, that's a little too real for me. But I think like being involved in like the PNG tuber VTuber community, it's so incredible to see like how people have taken streaming and turned it into this art form. It's not just about like sitting at your computer with like your really cool looking like gamer chair. It's like you're creating worlds, you're creating places where people can escape to. And I think that's so cool, like to be able to use your artistic expression and creative expression to be able to essentially not only build a community, but build an entire space for people to enjoy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. And I've noticed that too. So I can only speak for myself, but when I first started streaming like years ago, this was like way before VTubing became a thing. It was mainly like the super basic face cam setup, and we had the game like on this corner. And for a while, I didn't stream for quite a while, and I wasn't very interested in doing so. It was like, I just don't have the time, or I'd rather be doing other stuff. But once in a while, it just pop up on stream. But I think as time went on, I started like just tuning into Twitch and YouTube more, especially because like, well, there's nothing on TV anyway nowadays. And then it just got to a point where I kind of started every now and then just coming on to other people's streams and just to have fun. And I kind of started to stream a bit more myself. It mainly like started just getting accepted into the Sonic Rumble Creators Program, and I just wanted the
Ooh.
way to stream it and just play with friends. And now it's evolved into to doing Q&A with others and hoping to branch out too. So yeah, that's just the biggest thing, at least from my end point of view. But I definitely agree with you on the art form, because that's just the beauty of virtual tubing. Is like you really can just create it and make anything and play this character that you want to play.
Totally. Yes, it's amazing. Oh, I see a lurk. Thank you, Astria. Thank you for the lurk. Yeah, thank you for sharing too about your experience. I'm really happy for the success that you've enjoyed, and also, with your Q&As, I think that is a brilliant thing to do, and it's just, it's fun. It creates community, but I think it's also like, it's a really admirable thing, Kevin, for you to create a platform for other streamers to get recognition and to be seen, and I think that's so incredible that you do that.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I like giving streamers, especially smaller streamers, the spotlight, because I like getting to know my guests end their content more on a deeper level instead of, oh, well, what's your favorite X, Y, and D? Like, I love hearing people's origin stories. I love hearing about the behind the scenes stuff, especially when every story is very unique and can be very interesting at the same time too.
Yes, I love that. When I saw your interview with Cherry, I was like, "Wow, he is asking some good questions." So it's fun to be in the hot seat now and to get the similar questions, you know? Oh, Phoenix says, "I think Moobot might need a little tweaking." Uh-oh.
Uh oh.
Okay. I don't what's going on?
Uh oh. I think Moobot needs some more grass to be fed there.
Somebody get him some hay, stat.
Now, from your point of view, where do you see VTubing going from here? Because it has absolutely exploded within the past year. Because I personally remember, if at a convention, if there was any VTubers, it was maybe tucked away in the small corner in the dealer's room, and maybe a panel if they were lucky, and that's it. And now we have like a whole section dedicated to them, and we're seeing like virtual concerts coming into play, and various VTubers and VTuber agencies popping up. So where do you see it going from here?
Oh man, that is a good question. Um, mm, I think, technology is advancing at like a startling rate. Um, and like I think it's going to just get better. I think like as technology advances and as people, creativity is only going to, I think like there can be a misunderstanding about like technology and creativity not being able to coexist, but I think with the right restraints and the right things in place, creativity can flourish. And so I think as technology advances, there's going to be more ways for human creativity to really shine, And I think like it's only going to get better as people have more and more fantastic tools at their disposal. I think we're going to see a lot more immersive streams where, I think VTubing, sometimes the models can be a little bit like there's a lag or there's like a little bit of a glitch or something, but I think things are just going to get more and more beautiful and realistic, and things are going to feel a lot more like we're actually there, which is exciting, which is very exciting to imagine.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Sketch. Welcome. No worries at all. Glad to have you.
Are there any particular VTuber models that you've seen that have really stood out to you?
Oh my goodness. Definitely Cherry Sprout. I love her model. It is gorgeous, and she has these other like model variations that like people can unlock with their channel points that are stunning. It's like so like the attention to detail and color and like just the personality that she exhibits with her models. Um, it's exemplary. It inspires me for sure.
Yeah, oh, I agree. I love the concept behind that. Excuse me, behind her model too. It's like if it was like a humanized version of a cherry blossom tree,
Yes.
and just to play on cherry sprout, because a growing sprout, growing streamer. The concept behind it all, it is very well done.
Yes, I love it. I love how she so effortlessly intertwines like an origin story with like her model, and it's definitely something that again like really inspires me and that I want to emulate in my own way with my own style for sure.
I remember this one model I saw at a convention. It was a nerd. It was a model of a nurse, and the person behind it was actually a registered nurse. So just to see someone like that actually apply it as their VTuber and play a registered nurse who is legit that in real life and apply it to their stream. That was the most interesting one that stood out to me.
That is so cool. Like, what a cool way to like insert like yourself into your character, but like in a way that's like unique and individualized. I love that so much.
Yeah. Now, are there any games or any particular stream that are a little bit outside of your comfort zone that you would consider stepping into someday? Like say games that you normally don't play, but you would give a try, or any type of stream that you say normally wouldn't do, but you would give it a try just to see how it works out.
That's a great question. Um, the first thing that comes to mind is just like horror games and like doing like a horror stream. I am such a baby. I tried playing Slenderman and like had to leave after like 1 minute.
Oh no.
It was so bad. But it's something that everybody in the community really wants is for me to play a horror game. Like it's been something that people have been pushing for since day one. So it's something that I've considered. Just because like similar to when I did karaoke for my affiliate celebration, that's something that I never thought I would do, right? Like something that like was definitely out of my comfort zone, but that I did because I wanted to show myself that I could do it. And I think I could they're gonna quote me on this. They're gonna quote me on this.
Mhm.
I think I could see myself doing something similar with a horror game, as long as it's like on the tamer side. Like I don't know if I could go into. I don't even know. There are some crazy ones out there that I think I wouldn't even be able to like watch the opening like scene of. But maybe something like Slenderman or Five Nights at Freddy's. Like starting off relatively tame, maybe. I hate to even say it out loud, but I do want to see if I can do it. It would be a fun time, I think, to try that.
Yeah, I think if you look at chat right now, I'm sure they have those very expectant eyes saying yes, Emmy, yes, Emmy. Yeah.
I know. I think so. I think you're right.
Yeah, and Phoenix saying the karaoke was amazing. Yeah, even that blew me away because I was thinking, I was thinking like when I was listening to that, like Emmy, what have you been keeping from us all this time? Like you're singing really good.
You so much, Kevin, and thank you, Phoenix. I'm so sorry again that I couldn't sing those songs that you were suggesting. I wrote them down, and I am going to try to learn them for next time because I want to sing them for you.
Yeah, that's okay. So I'm very curious, just diving a bit deeper into the karaoke stream, since that was a bit outside of your comfort zone. What was going through your mind when you were setting it up and you were doing it for the first time?
Ooh. Oh, oh, thank you, Phoenix. Thank you, thank you. I really, you're so supportive. You're so sweet. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Yes, I will not do it if I'm not comfortable. But there's a level of uncomfortability that is good for you, and that's the level that I'm trying to reach. Speaking of a healthy level of uncomfortability, um, to answer your question about the karaoke stream, I was excited, but also terrified. I I've sang for groups before, um, but there's something different about singing karaoke, um, like an in-person performance that you've practiced for a while, that you've rehearsed, that like you have accompaniment music and that kind of thing. Like there's something very different about karaoke, which is like much more spontaneous, much more like, oh, I haven't practiced this song. I don't know what it's gonna come out like.
Yeah.
Every single song that I sang, it was kind of like my first time ever singing it on stream. And It was definitely I think I got into the groove eventually. The first couple songs I was pretty shaky. My heart was pounding. I was excited but also like, "Oh man, is this good? I don't know." But then I think I got into everybody's support and everybody's kind words really helped me to like get into my comfort zone in a way that I wasn't really expecting. I thought I was just going to kind of be like terrified the entire time, but then kind of the fear went away and I kind of just like like sank into it, and I I loved it. I would totally do it again. I would do it again for sure. It was so fun. Maybe I feel that way about horror games.
Yeah. Yeah, karaoke streams are some of my favorite because I love listening to streamers sing different songs, and I will fully admit I have fallen asleep to karaoke streams. I have fallen asleep to stream before, and it's just very interesting to see them, even if they try singing for the first time, just really surprise their audience. It's like you've been keeping these things from us this whole time. Where have you been?
Yeah, I think it's fun to branch out besides just playing games, you know? And like it's really admirable when people put themselves out there. Even if they don't have the killer superstar voice, just the fact that they're singing and that they're owning that, I think is so admirable.
Uh, would you ever consider being part of a VTuber concert or doing a cover someday?
Ooh, that's interesting. I mean, why not? Like, what's stopping me? That sounds great to me. I'd do either of them or both of them.
Now, what is one piece of advice you would like to give for anybody that is either looking at going into streaming or becoming a VTuber?
Ooh, 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 ooh. Wow. I'm thinking about a lot of things actually. Where to begin?
Oh,
Um, oh, sorry. Were you gonna say something, Kevin?
oh no, I'm good.
Okay, okay. Um, I think this might not. Okay, this is something that like popped into my head when you asked that question. Um, I think a huge thing that I've learned is like, don't take yourself too seriously. Like, it's not going to be perfect the first time. Mine was not perfect the first time. Um, and it's not a reflection on you if it's not perfect. And have fun. Like, don't worry too much about like, oh, is what I said like going to be taken in a way that's like, oh, they're weird, or oh, like, they're not good at this game, or whatever. Like if you're bad at games, don't take yourself too seriously. Be bad at games. Laugh about it. If if something happens with like your model where like it's all glitchy, like laugh about it. Like don't be stressed. People are more forgiving than you realize, and if you can show them that you're having fun and that you're taking things in stride, I think it'll make them feel comfortable and recognize that like you're just a real person doing your thing.
Yeah, and scuff is of course part of streaming. It's basically saying like, yeah, it wouldn't be a stream without scuff, and that audio is our biggest enemy. And everybody messes up, and like you said, the audience is very forgiving. It's always just best just to laugh it off and move on. I always just joke like, oh, X, Y, and Z was too powerful for the stream, and when it comes back.
Exactly, like being able to do things like that, because I think what it does, is like it's if you stress too much about it, it's not fun. And like I think streaming is supposed to be fun. You're supposed to enjoy yourself as much as other people are enjoying your stream. And if you're not doing that, then like it is it worth the stress? And I think I did have a moment where I was stressed and I was like, well, it's not going well, or like, oh, this thing happened. And I mean, I don't know if not everybody was here when I tried to play Minecraft for the first time, but oh man, that was a disaster.
Oh no.
but looking back, it was like, oh man, well, I kind of made it worse by being sad about it, like, and now it's just like, oh, it's not working. What are we gonna do? And it feels so much better. It's so much more fun to have fun when things go wrong. Um, and I think that that's kind of like my overarching piece of advice, as cliche as it is like enjoy yourself. Like if you're not enjoying yourself, then ask yourself, like, why are you streaming? You know what I mean?
Yeah, are there any particular scuff moments that you just look back on now and just laugh about?
Definitely, definitely my Minecraft moment. Um, I was on a dinky little tiny computer when I first started streaming. Um, and I tried to play Minecraft and run OBS at the same time, and it was so funny because it was working for me, but it completely broke the stream. And my chat was like, Emmy, it's going like 1 frame per second or 1 minute, like 1 frame per minute. And I was like, oh no. Because just imagining like them watching this stream and they're just like watching my character move at like a snail's pace. And I'm just going on as if everything's fine because I don't realize. It's just so funny to imagine. Um, yeah, that was a really, really funny moment looking back.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. It's all the creeper's fault. The creeper did it.
The creeper blew up the stream.
Yeah, the creeper was too powerful for the stream. It's like a PowerPoint slideshow. Yeah.
It was like Kay was there. Kay was there. It was like a PowerPoint slideshow. Oh.
Now, are you, now we know rating is an important part of like getting discovered and helping people discover other streamers. Is it a goal for you to also push support towards smaller streamers like what Sherry Sprout does at the end of her stream?
Yes, absolutely. Okay, and I need to be held to this because I talk about rating at the beginning of my streams, and then at the end, I'm just kind of like brain fried from like streaming, and so I'm like, okay, bye everyone, without like rating someone. But it's like something that I want to do, and I've done it a couple times, but I want to do it more often because not only does it open me up to discover new streamers that like I might enjoy and like might even like form a friendship with, but like it's important. I want to give back in the way that I've been given to, like if it weren't for rating, if it weren't for people taking a chance on me, like I wouldn't be here. I really don't believe that I would be here without that community to give me visibility and to let me know that like what I'm doing is resonating, So I want to do that more often, and I would love it if chat reminded me because it's something that I'm like definitely prioritizing at the beginning of my stream, and then it just totally slips my mind at the end. But it's, yeah, I would say like more rating from me is something, a goal. You asked if I had any goals, and that's definitely a goal that I have, is to rate more.
Yeah, you hear that, chat? Hold her to it.
Yes, hold me to it.
Now, I don't know. I wasn't there when you debuted your current model. So, if you have ever done a debut stream, what had that been like for you personally?
I mean, I'm still learning a lot about like the culture around streaming. So when I quote unquote debuted my new model, I kind of just like popped onto the stream and was like, here I am. Like I didn't announce it. I didn't really do anything to be like, look, this is the new me. It was just kind of like, okay, I'm streaming now. And it was funny because like looking back, I think I could have done something more to be like, hey, look, it's my new model. I just didn't. But people still noticed, and the support was really, really, really sweet. People really, really, really love my model. I have to give credit to an artist that would like to remain anonymous, mostly for my privacy. They are the reason why, honestly, like I am able to exhibit this aesthetic because they are the one that is doing like my emoticons, my model, all of my like emotive model alterations, all of it. And they have done an absolute killer job. Um, I am so grateful for all of their hard work and shout out to them. You are just the absolute best.
Now, since you're learning about the culture of streaming, had there been anything in particular that has really surprised you when it comes to that?
Ooh, it really surprised me. Um, okay. What really surprised me was just how unbelievably supportive and kind so many people are on Twitch. And that includes streamers that like are way more established than I am. Um, like Cherry, like Mew, like Zome, just incredible people that are already so established with their communities and like what they're about that are hopping into my stream and shouting me out and hyping me up and building me up. And also just like the community in general, there are so many kind people that like Phoenix, like Kay, like Vex, like Boncho, so many people that hop into my stream and just spread positivity and just make me feel as loved as I'm hoping make other people feel loved. That was really surprising to me. I wasn't expecting so much kindness and so much support.
Yeah. Um, what's one thing regarding just streaming in general that you still would like to learn?
Ooh. Oh my goodness. And Kevin too. Kevin, you have been so supportive. Sorry, I just wanted to interrupt myself. Thank you so much for all of your support and all of your help. You even helped me this morning with some of my like more like technical stuff with my Discord server, and you did not have to do that. So thank you so much for all of your kindness and support. It means the world.
Oh, you're welcome.
Hello, Hannah. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. But yes, Kevin, thank you for all of your support and kindness. It means the world. What was your question again? I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I had to tell you that.
oh, since we were talking about learning the culture of streaming, since I've already asked, like, what was one thing that surprised you the most? Is there any particular thing regarding streaming that you really would like to learn?
Ooh, yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. This is very specific. I really want to learn how to do more interactive channel point rewards. Um, it's something that I see in other people's streams that I think is so fun and so funny and like really involves the community in like a really enjoyable, entertaining way. And I really want to do that for myself. It's a bit of a learning curve. So I've been working at it here and there. Um, I haven't gotten very far, if I'm gonna be honest. But I'm trying my hardest to get that sorted. Stay tuned to see if I can figure it out.
Stay tuned, chat. She will. now, now, what was it like as a small streamer to finally reach affiliate? Because I think I'm sure every streamer has that goal to reach a stream, to reach a affiliate. So, what was going through your mind when you got that email or notification like, "Hey, yeah, congrats, you finally reached affiliate. You can set up everything now."
I was just like, what? I can't believe this. Like, it was when I kind of like based on kind of the trends that I was seeing in my streams, I was kind of guessing when I was going to reach it. And it was kind of as I was thinking about that, I was like, whoa, how did this happen? Like, how did I get to this point? And when I finally got the notification, I just did this little dance in my chair and like smiled because it was like, wow, this is a whole new step for me. Like something that I never thought I would reach. Like Kevin, I thought that I was gonna be like 3 followers my entire time, which would have been totally fine with me. Like, I would have kept on streaming even if I had never really like increased in traction, you know? Um, but yeah, when I saw that notification, it was a mixture of like, oh my goodness, I'm so happy to be here, and also like, okay, now that I'm here, how do I step it up? Like, how do I make my stream even better? How do I make my community have even more fun? Like, what can I do to make this worth it?
Now, as a streamer, what's it like to plan an affiliate stream? Like, what was that like behind the scenes?
Oh, it was so fun. I mean, I like involving my community as much as I can. I have a Discord server, the Lovely Wovlies. You are part of it, and many of you are part of it as well. And I like to leave things a lot open to my community to kind of decide, like, oh, what are we gonna play, or what are we gonna do? And so I actually, um, I kind of left it open ended and asked the community, like, hey, what would you want to see for an affiliate celebration stream? And I got some really fantastic ideas. Cherry and Kay really came through. Kay was the one that suggested Minecraft and Hollow Cure, which was an absolute blast. And Cherry was actually the one that suggested karaoke, which, you know, if somebody hadn't have suggested that, I don't know if I would have felt that nudge towards doing it, you know? Um, because it's not really like something that you do, like, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna push myself out of my comfort zone this Saturday, you know? So being able to like have that community influence on like how I approach some of my streams, I think really helps, because then I can do what people really want to see, which makes me really happy, because I know that I'm entertaining people in a way that like makes them happy and excited. So planning it was really a community kind of affair. And I'm really glad that I did that, because I think it made it even better because of that.
Now, would you ever consider becoming part of, say, a VTuber group or a VTuber agency in the future, or would you prefer to stay independent?
Oh, that's a really good question. Um, these are things that I don't even know about. So you are expanding my horizons. um, I don't know. I think right now there's something really fun about um individual ownership, and um I'm also, you know, I might not seem that way, but I am a little shy. So joining a group would definitely be a good way to put myself out there, but I am a little bit hesitant about it, just because it's kind of like, ooh, that's a new setting of people that I don't know, and you know, there's something a little bit daunting about that. But um, I think for right now, maybe if I gained more traction, but I think for right now, I feel happy about like being independent and owning my stream as an individual. It feels good. It's my own, you know, it's mine.
Now, oh, oh no, I lost one. I'm about to try. Give me one moment here. I'm
We've
so
all been there.
sorry.
It's okay. We've all been there.
Now, just in regard to you streaming in general, not the culture of streaming, but just more like the technicalities behind it. Like, what has surprised you the most? Like, I know you mentioned, like, you know, everybody being kind, and that's more on like the culture side of things. But on the technical side of things, like with the setup and software and so forth, what has surprised you the most?
I I did not realize how much work it is. Like, streamers make it seem easy, but as somebody who has like dealt with the learning curves and has learned all the software and has had to do all the Google searches, and it is a lot. It is a lot of work, and it's actually, now that I have been experiencing it myself, I have such a deeper admiration for people who are so much more established and have things like so down to a science. It's like, wow, good for you for like knowing your stuff and like for all the work that you put in to make your stream the way that it is. Like that is just so admirable. And yeah, it was surprising. I'm I'm still learning even now, which is fun. There's always something new I can add to my stream, or always some new mechanic that I can learn, and it's like a game. It's like a game.
Do you hope to be a guest at a convention one day, even if it's a virtual appearance?
That would be fun. Yeah, I would. Yeah, so it truly is a learning experience. Yeah, I'm getting that now. um, I think that would be joining a even a virtual did you say a panel? A panel?
A virtual appearance, if you say made an appearance at a VTuber section at a convention, you know, like where they schedule different VTubers to do like a meet and greet.
Oh, yeah, that would be so fun. I would love to do something like that.
Now, I'm sure we all get nervous, you know, before starting our streams and before streaming. What do you do to help with those nerves, and what advice would you give to anybody who gets really nervous before streaming?
I do get nervous before streaming. I so there's it's kind of like a ritual that I do where like I have my loading screen up and I'm just kind of sitting there staring at it like, oh, I'm about to go live. Ooh, okay. And what I do is I look at the streaming button. I look at the start well, I guess I'm already streaming, but like the transitioning button from like my loading screen to where I'm actually live. And I take one deep breath and I just think in my head like, you can do this. And then I just go for it. I just click it before I can change my mind. And as soon as I do that, it's like I don't know, it just like I can just kind of remember like, oh, wait a second, like I love doing this and here I am and I'm talking and like the chat's here and everybody's happy to see me and let's do this. Let's play some games. Let's hang out, you know, and the nerves just go away.
Does the nerves go away quickly, and it's pretty easy for you to like really get into the groove once you actually start streaming and settle in?
Yeah, I would say it for me, it's pretty fast. I just kind of, it's like this, like I'm in streaming mode. Streaming mode has been activated, and you know, it helps when people are already chatting. It's like it makes me feel more comfortable because it's like, oh, there are people here. Like, hey, how's it going? Like, I love hanging out with you, and here you are again, you know. And so, I think that's a big help is like the community being there to show their support. Like, it makes me feel comfortable and makes me less nervous for sure.
So I have one last question for you before we wrap up the Q&A. What is the one thing you would like to say to anyone who hasn't started streaming yet, but is looking to get into it now, especially with the next generation who is growing up now and maybe watching you and other streamers and starting to learn how to do all this on themselves?
Ooh, that's a good question. Um, oh, Phoenix says, we're always ready to yap once that transition button is pressed. I'm so glad, Phoenix, because you know me, I love to yap. I've been yapping a lot. Let's see. Just somebody who wants to start streaming but hasn't yet. I would say, you know, I would tell them what I thought to myself when I was like a little bit nervous to take that leap too. I would say just go for it. Put yourself out there. Just do it. You know, if it's appealing to you, if this setup and like doing this is something that speaks to you, just go for it. And even if like you don't gain traction immediately, like just put yourself out there and see what happens. The worst that can happen is that you have dead air, you know? It's not going to hurt you. It might feel a little bit like a rejection, but there are so many supportive people on Twitch that I don't think there's going to be dead air for long. I really don't. I experienced something incredible. And it can happen to anybody. So I would say, if it's something that you want to do, try it, do it, and put yourself out there, see what happens, and have fun. Please have fun, because if you're not having fun, again, like ask yourself like why you want to do it, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all great words of advice. Well, Emmy, I would like to thank you very, very much for coming to this Q&A, and thank you everybody in the audience for tuning in.
Yes, Kevin, thank you so much for having me. This was an absolute blast, and I just really appreciate these Q&As that you do. I think they're fantastic, and I'm just so honored to be part of one. I really appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. Why don't we double raid me Maya? I know she's still on and streaming. Let's give her some love and support.
Yes, I would love to do that.
Yeah. Let me know when you send the raid command on your end, and I'll send it on my end, and then we can hit the raid now button together.
Oh my goodness, so we can both raid? That's so fun.
Yeah,
okay.
for sure.
Okay, let me find you. Okay, I'm gonna click start raid.
Oh, yeah, I think it will start counting down. You just do /raid and then space and then her username, and it should start counting down.
Oh, okay. I have it. I did it with like in my Twitch stream manager thing.
Oh, okay. I assume it's counting down on your end, right?
Let's see. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Uh-oh. I think you need a certain amount of viewers to rate her, so you'll have to rate on our behalf. But yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. That's okay. Awesome. Well, Kevin, thank you so much again for all of this. This was so fun. And chat, thank you so much for being here. Your support, again, it means the world. Thank you so much. If I didn't respond to you, I'm so sorry. I was a little distracted with the interview, but I really appreciate you being here.
Because of troll raid. Okay, that is 100% understandable.
Yes, that makes sense for sure. Okay. Thanks for letting us know, Phoenix.
Yeah, no worries. All right, so let's all give me some love and support.
Yes, have fun with me, you. Have so much fun. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, bye everyone.
Bye, everyone.